This is Trojan News.
Welcome to this edition's Trojan News. I'm Ade.
And I'm Zoe. We'll be your hosts for today.
Hey Zoe, what is the capital of Saskatchewan?
Regina, and the capital of Manitoba is Winnipeg. I know all about Canada.
Well, you should look into Knowledge Bowl. The Trojan Red Knowledge Bowl team won their home invitational this season. Trojan News journalist Pierre 2 has report on the Knowledge Bowl season.
The Worthington High School Knowledgeable team placed first at their home meet in February. This was the first top place finish in 5 years. Knowledgeable team members who placed first are Katie Welch, Sophie Guler, Isaac Kinzer, Isaiah Bates, and Ryan Phelps at the Worthington High School home meet, Monday, February 5th. Isaiah Bates, a member of the Knowledgeable team, explained what happened.
So we got first place at a meet for the first time in like 10 years.
Hyperbole aside, the Knowledgeable team features 10 students across the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. Ms. Deutscher, the coach, thinks the win was especially sweet because the victory happened here at Worthington High School.
Well, it's the first time in my 2 years that we've done that, and it was especially sweet because it was at our home meet, and we haven't had a home meet for nobody around here can remember when we last had a home meet. So I think the kids were proud to host, and then must have been home field advantage because they won.
The Knowledgeable team has a sub-region meet on Friday, March 1st. Ms. Deutscher explains how the meets don't really count for a score.
It's weird and Knowledgeable because the meets before the playoffs, really, they don't count for anything. They're just practice. It's like scrimmages in sports.
If they place top 11 at this sub-region meet, they'll go off to playoffs, and if they place top 3 in that, they'll move on to state. They have many practices to have a better chance of winning and to expand their knowledge.
We practice once a week on Wednesdays, and the kids can come at 7 o'clock in the morning to 8 or 3:30 to 4:30, and some kids choose to come to both of them.
Teamwork is an important part for Knowledgeable. They all have to work together to win. Isaiah Bates and Sophie Guler describes how the team works together.
So everyone has a field that they know most about or more than others. So for example, one's really good at math and one knows a lot about literature, so we kind of balance that so we can answer more as many questions as possible.
I just kind of answer questions, and if there's something that they forget, I can kind of help them, remind them how to do stuff.
They did a really good job at their meets. Good luck, Trojans, and do well. This has been Pierre for Trojan News.
Congrats to the team on getting a victory this year.
Yes, but shout out to the staff as well. The word on the street is that the staff took top place early this week at the Student Against Teachers event.
The Worthington High School production of Catch Me If You Can spotlighted several seniors in roles. Trojan News journalist Michelle Chicas has our story.
Students at Worthington High School recently performed their annual spring musical Catch Me If You Can, with 3 seniors spotlighted: Marissa Thier as Paula Abagnale, Quinn Bentz as Brenda Strong, and Donaldo Soto as Roger Strong. Catch Me If You Can follows Frank Abagnale Jr., who leaves home before graduating high school and makes a living as a con man who forges checks around the world. We interviewed the seniors that had big lead roles and what they plan to do after high school. Donaldo said that he went into his audition unsure if he would get a part and was happy seeing himself high up on the call sheet.
I didn't think I was going to get a role in the first place, so I wanted to try something new for my senior year, end off with a memory of school.
For Quinn, there was also a final bittersweet feeling of putting in her final show as a student at WHS.
It's definitely bittersweet, but I think the show is it's a very final show for me. Like I feel like I can leave it all out on the stage and I'll have no regret.
Marissa also plans to continue pursuing the spotlight as a future Cornhusker.
I plan to attend the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for emerging media art.
But if you see him, Marissa has been a mainstay on the WHS stage since her sophomore year. She's joined on a whim, and it's been something she's enjoyed ever since.
My sophomore year, I was friends with a bunch of seniors, and they were just spontaneously decided to do it, and I did it with them, and it's been a thing ever since.
Donaldo is staying local for college and will trade Trojan colors for Blue Jay colors.
My plans after high school is to go to Minnesota West and get my education for a registered nurse.
The
play performed 4 amazing sold-out shows at Memorial Auditorium, and the audience, including many students and teachers at WHS, loved it. This has been Michelle reporting for Trojan News.
Yes, I'm living in colors. Tune me in and turn me on.
Maybe it's best to leave the singing to those on stage, 8A.
Well, Trojan boys basketball finished up another milestone season. Junior scorer Jakari Sweeney crossed the 1,000th point threshold in the Big South Conference tournament against Redwood Valley. Trojan News journalist Dylan Dykstra pressed the team for details.
Worthington boys basketball has been going strong this year. Some players have had goals they've wanted to reach and reached them, while others inspired to jump higher. For example, scoring 1,000 points. Jakari Sweeney, a junior at Worthington High, has been playing basketball since 2nd grade. Although his personal achievement is amazing, he prides himself on being more of a team player.
It's a nice thing to accomplish, but like winning like something better, like as a team, that'd be way better.
When it comes to a sport like basketball, being a team player is very important. Clint Meyer, head coach and leading scorer at WHS, describes what it's like to achieve 1,000 career points.
I think it's a real special honor for guys to be able to reach that feat. I think it means they put in a lot of time to become good basketball players. It's something that you've got to work on to be able to score at a clip like that, to be able to put up 1,000 points.
It's clear to see the team is working hard with Coach Clint. Jakari has been a force for teams to deal with thanks to his scoring clip. Jakari seems to work really hard, and one of his teammates, Andrew Mulder, a varsity player, agrees.
It makes our job a lot easier because he's able to play defense and able to score the ball at any time. So it helps a lot. He takes the best player and matches up pretty well, no matter who it is. So he's one of the main reasons why we win a lot of our games.
Jakari's hard work pays off in every aspect of the game, always dominating.
Congratulations, Jakari. Let's hope you keep on scoring. This has been Dylan for Trojan News.
What a handle that Jakari has. He certainly is deserving of his spot in Trojan basketball history.
Hey, 8A, do you know how sausage is made?
I do not.
Well, neither do I, but I know a lot about making Trojan News videos. Trojan News journalist Alex Galvez has the next story, taking a behind-the-scenes look at Trojan News.
Everyone sees Trojan News stories, but not many know what happens in the background. Journalist 882 gives his thoughts before enrolling to this class.
A lot of work. Really boring and doing things I wouldn't like, but turns out that wasn't the case.
Mr. Burns worked as a journalist at the Globe. He uses his experiences as a Trojan News teacher. The students that our story is focused on are currently part of our own class. These three are Dylan Dykstra, 882, Oscar Jimenez. Oscar Jimenez tells us his thoughts and some parts of the process of creating a story.
To record B-roll footage, whatever your story is about, like for example, this picture or artwork. If your story is about art, then you could like B-roll it's like taking a video for like 3 to 4 seconds on this picture, and that's what's B-roll.
Trojan News is an educational class, but you also get to have good times with your friends and goof around a little bit in a respectful manner.
Is that TikTok dance?
Dylan Dykstra, Trojan News journalist, expresses his opinions on this class after going through it multiple times.
Trojan News is the best class at Worthington High School by far. And it's just great to get out in the community and film some news stories.
If you want to be part of Trojan News, you know who to talk to. This has been Alex reporting for Trojan News. Action.
Hey guys, welcome back to Trojan News.
What a fun class. I wish I could take it one more time.
Make sure to enroll in Trojan News for next year. If you have already taken Trojan News, you can sign up as many times as you like. So 8A, how many times have you been in Trojan News?
Like 4.
Wow, that has to be a record of some kind.
Thanks for watching this edition of Trojan News.
This has been
Ade
and Zoe. See you next time.